Hey guys, what's up? It's Jimmy Smith, MSCSCS, and I want to talk to you guys today about building muscle. And I titled this presentation "The Truth About Building Muscle" because I think that there's so much confusion. I know that there's so much confusion. I'm going to pull a couple select tips from a full article that you can find at www.jimmysmithtraining.com. That's my blog. You guys can click the box below when you're watching this on YouTube for all the information and the link back to the site. So it's a full article. I'm going to give you guys a couple tips here. First off, the importance of who am I, why am I qualified to be teaching you guys how to build muscle? First off, I'm a renowned author having appeared in Men's Fitness, Men's Health, MMA Worldwide, Maximum Fitness magazines, amongst a few others. And I've also been on abcnews.com, so that's a pretty big place. I'm a diet coach to numerous well-known MMA stars and athletes. You do watch them on Saturday nights, FYI. But most importantly, I'm also a successful transformation myself. I'm a 6'6" skinny guy that got jacked. And I'm going to give you guys a lot of the tips that I used in this presentation. I'm also a CSCS, which means Certified Strength and Conditioning Specialist, and I have a master's degree in human movement. So the proof, there I am. That's a recent shot of me working out. If your sisters are over 18, tell them to holler at me. But that's me. You guys can see the proof is definitely in the pudding there. I am not a internet desk jockey. Let's get right into the presentation because my time is limited here. First off, the important stuff. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is filled with cutting edge presentations, training clips. Some of the training clips are a little older. When I had access to a gym full time to do some of the stuff, I went in there. So some of the clips are a little older, but they're still very valuable workout, very valuable demonstrations there. A lot of cutting edge tips. I just did a great one. I had to cut water weight for anybody that's a wrestler, boxing, MMA, anything like that. A lot of great presentations. Subscribe. After all, it is free. You guys can also check out my Facebook fan page below. Facebook fan page is blowing up. There's a lot of great interactions there. Facebook.com/physique formula. Click that link below. I actually have a lot of female readers there that are into fitness and figure competitions and bikini contests are there on there too. A lot of guys that are into working out. A lot of good interaction. All right, so building muscle, what you guys came here for. The full 39 tips can again be found in the link below. Some of the better tips I have from there. Number 3, and this one is so important. Don't lose your focus. Public gyms will try to rob you of all your focus. All the time they will. Every corner you go, there'll be a sign. There'll be a dude trying to ask you for a spot. A dude that's weird trying to hug you, being like, "What's up, man? Remember that time you spotted me?" People will rob you of your time. They'll rob you of your intensity. So the iPod is a must, and you have to update your tunes frequently. I found personally that a song I like that I'm into, it's good beat, whatever, good rap. I'll have it on and I'll play it like 5 times during the workout, and it'll work great for the first week that I have it, but then after that, it's kind of overkill. So you need to continually update your iPod, put new songs on it, make sure you definitely have it to train. And I hate to sound like a supplement ad here, but you're there to move weight. You know, you're there to lift weight, you're there to get stronger, you're there to make progress. And I know it might sound too cliche, but you guys have to go in with that focus every single day that you're there to move weight and you're there to get better. Because if you even look around after set, someone will try to rob you. Someone will try to get you for a spot, or someone will try to talk to you. I love basketball, but I don't care what happened the night before. I've been there to move weight. And the number 5 tip I have is progress. Your goal is to either perform 1 extra rep or lift 1 extra pound per session. That's it. We tend to make things way too complex in the whole fitness and online world when it comes to building muscle and muscle building workouts. Our goal is to simply either perform 1 extra rep with the same weight that we used previous workout or lift 1 extra pound per session. This is where a logbook is so vital, guys. Muscle is built slowly and progressively. You should never thrive to gain 15 pounds in a few months like the bodybuilding magazines tell you. That's BS. That actually would be pretty painful when you think about it. Think of kind of like Bruce Banner turning into the Hulk. That's exactly how your body would feel if you're adding 15 pounds in a few months. It's exactly why people that abuse performance-enhancing drugs get hurt all the time. Your body's not meant to do that. So focus on either adding 1 extra rep per workout or lift 1 extra pound. There's a thing called plate mates that are great. A lot of the gyms now, I work out at LA Fitness, and each dumbbell kind of has a different vinyl covering. The plate mates won't necessarily work there, but plate mates are small. You can buy them in increments of, I think, half a pound all the way up to I think 3.5 pounds. You just throw in the weight and they add an extra. That's a great method. just adding an extra 2.5 pound plate, or just adding one extra rep. If you're benching 225 for 3 reps, if you're striving to add an extra rep every time, you will make some progress pretty quickly. Moving on, tip number 7 in the article. Remember, 39 full tips at the link below, guys. I want you to train in 4-week blocks. Bodybuilding magazines have tended to skew our thought process and to think that we have to train for 12 weeks at a time. It's false. Don't focus on long-term goals. I want you to focus on 4-week training blocks measured by your body fat levels, which means essentially if you're gaining too much body fat, you're too much thinking about bulking and you're adding too much fat, and your strength gains. Because if you hit the money, if you're on a good workout, you will see some progressively good strength gains in a 4-week training block. If after 4 weeks you've seen noticeable muscle mass increases, then you know you're on the right path. Stay there. This is something I hate, guys, is that we tend to have this theory that just because we got to a weight and we made strength gains that we have to then raise the bar and do more. No, you don't necessarily do. So for a lot of people, a 225-pound bench press is a good goal. Let's say you do 225 for 6. Should you ratchet up to 235, 240, or should you say, you know what, I'm going to get my 225 bench press up to 10 reps, and then I'm going to get up to 12 reps, and then 15. What do you think is going to happen during that time where you've gone from 225 in the bench press for 6 reps to now 225 for 15 reps? You're going to get bigger. You're going to get stronger. You don't need to do this whole big throw out of your training program and write a new one every 4 weeks. But I want you to measure everything in 4-week training blocks. Number 9, commit to 3 to 4 training days per week. This is a big one, guys. You can get everything accomplished that you want to get done in 3 to 4 day training blocks. Really think about it. You can. Listen, I love going to the gym, but some days I hate it. Knowing that I have to be there 5-6 days a week just beats me down. My body feels beat down. My joints hurt. But knowing that I only have 3 to 4 days per week to accomplish the goals I've set forth for myself makes my workouts a lot more intense. Plus, you'll recover better with less workouts. More people have overtrained, hurt themselves, and limited their muscle growth by doing high amounts of volume and a lot of sets like they're reading about in the bodybuilding magazines than people that have done less volume, less sets, less reps, less exercises per movement. Having 3 to 4 day training blocks, guys, really helps you focus, and you know you have to get everything in because all you have are 3 to 4 days. Tip number 13. Again, for the full list, click the link below, head to my blog, read all 39 tips. This is a great one here. I want you to start using inter-workout rest pauses during your most difficult lifts. Inter-rest pauses of 10 to 15 seconds allow your body to replenish its ATP creatine phosphate system, which essentially is our short burst power, guys. When you've reached a sticking point during a lift, just rest for 15 seconds. So for example, let's say you're doing standing dumbbell curls. You've hit 8 reps, you can't do anymore. You're going to put the dumbbells down, you're going to count to 15. You'll notice that you can use the weight that you just fatigued on for another 2 to 3 reps. And what does that do? That goes back to the first point we talked about today, guys, where we want to make incremental increases, an extra rep, an extra pound lifted per workout. Well, now that 1 15-second rest just allowed my creatine system to replenish, and now we just did 2 to 3 extra reps with a weight that I've only been able to get for 6 pounds. Pretty amazing, guys. You can do that. You can use that every workout. It's a great tip. Tip number 15. The best muscle building workouts are the ones that you routinely repeat. There's no magic time when a workout stops producing results. As long as you're making progress, you can use the same workout for years. I touched on that earlier, but you have these strength coaches that try to tell you that, certain athletes change their workout. Certain clients, I change their workout every session. That's BS, guys. If you're finding success doing preacher curls, standing barbell curls, dips, and close grip presses, that's all you need to do. If you're progressively getting stronger and lifting more weight, that's all you need to do. Number 24. I want you to use a few weighted stretches after each workout. So what that means is stretching a muscle with a light weight has been shown to stretch the fascia. Fascia is a thin paper-like structure that surrounds our muscles and actually limits how big a muscle can grow. It limits the contraction we have during the workout. Great example. Arnold used to always finish his chest workouts with flies, and if you watch Pumping Iron on any of those old videos, he'd actually hold the contraction on the bottom. Now, I want you to hold it for a little longer than Arnold did because we really want to make sure we get the stretch part of it, but he was doing it during his chest workout. That stretches the fascia, guys. That allows new muscle growth to happen and also helps bring blood flow and nutrients to the area that encourage growth, but also encourages recovery. Tip number 28, lower your protein. I know it may sound out there to a lot of people that are have been convinced by the magazines, but there comes a point where large amounts of protein turn into carbohydrates in our body. All we're doing there is gaining fat at that point, not muscle. I want you to keep your protein around 40% of your daily macronutrient intake. It should come from protein. Now that varies case to case, but we know large amounts. I work with people that are taking 250 grams, 300 grams of protein a day, 350 grams of protein a day, and guys are gaining fat. Your body has an amino acid store. There comes a point where all our body needs, every other protein that we'll have there will then be converted to sugar and will gain excessive body fat. So that's an area where to look. Now, there's other important areas. If you're still eating a lot of carbs, if you're eating a lot of junk food, yes, protein's not going to be the main catalyst for you gaining fat. But when we're trying to build muscle, we're so focused on more protein that it isn't necessarily better. So to get all the 39 tips for free, just click the link below and head to my blog, get the full article, jimmysmithtraining.com. And please, guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm cranking out videos probably once a week. I'm going to try now. A lot of these cutting-edge presentations. So subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment. Let me know, what you guys thought of this video. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know if you have any questions about anything I said. Let me know if you have an experience with anything I've said in it. As always, guys, I'm here to interact. So leave a positive comment below. And don't be one of those, oh, bro, you got to eat 400 grams of protein because so-and-so bodybuilder said he does. So-and-so bodybuilder uses $7,000 worth of steroids every 4 weeks. So I don't want to hear it. Positive comments, positive interactions. Thank you guys so much for watching.